How's it going, movie fans? Welcome back to another review on the channel. Today we are reviewing Mallrats, which came out in 1995, directed by Kevin Smith and starring Jason Lee and amongst other people. Stan Lee is there as well. Obviously, Kevin Smith and Jay Moose are in it as well. Mallrats is really an experience. I think performance-wise, Jason Lee stands out above everyone else for playing this over the top character that really is just hilarious. Brody is without a doubt the best character in the film for me personally. I think the incorporation of Jay and Silent Bob here is just fantastic as well. They're funny as all hell in the scenes they have. T.S. Quaint and Brody have this great relationship, this great chemistry between each other that's really funny whenever they're on screen together, and I think it really adds to the atmosphere of the movie. And Jason Slurpee, is it? Yeah, I think it is, but Ethan Slurpee even, yeah. Ethan Slurpee is his actual physical, just like the way he does the scenes. I know he has technically one scene where he's just looking at the picture for the entire movie, but it's funny whenever he's on screen. All the characters have absolutely fantastic chemistry, and it's brilliant to see that. I think it's fantastic. They're absolutely, have fantastic chemistry, and I think that it really adds to the film's again, the whole story is brilliant. The characters, like I said, are fantastic. The script is very, very well written, I have to admit, and it's just one of those classic movies that you just got to see. There's no doubt about it. If you just got to see it. It's a fantastic movie, and I would recommend everyone seeing it. It's so wonderfully well shot, and it's really a shame that when it does have that feel of one of those movies where it would bomb when it came out, but it would become a cult classic as years gone, and that's exactly what happened with Mallrats. It became a cult classic movie when it came out, and sorry, in its later years when it came out in theaters in 1995, it absolutely bombed the fuck out of the box office. So that's very sad to have that whole thing behind it. Music-wise, music by Aaron Newborn, who also composed Ferris Bueller's Day Off, another absolutely fantastic movie that I had the pleasure of studying in school. So yeah, again, it's just a fantastic movie. It's really, really well done. Again, the story, the characters, Ben Affleck's in it for a good. It's fantastic. It's good to see Stan Lee in a movie, and is one of his only movies he's ever before Marvel that he's ever really been in. It's a famous scene, and it's a brilliant scene. Jason Lee and Stan Lee can really work off each other like that, and the script does brilliantly help towards them, and the ending is nice as well. It's one of the Truth or Dare game show whole thing is hilarious, and you can even tell from the characters feel like that Brody is just absolutely hilarious in those scenes, and I think it really does give a credit to how a talented actor that Jason Lee actually is. That I don't think he's really, when he was playing Brody again in Jay and Silent Bob reboot, it didn't feel the same. It felt very different. But we've got Michael Rooker here as well, who's absolutely fantastic as always. The thing is, though, I didn't even recognise it was him purely because he wasn't blue in this one, and I didn't do it from Guardians. But I did recognise him, and I recognised the voice, but I couldn't pin it on the first time I saw it. And then I checked the cast list, and I was like, oh, yeah, that makes sense. That's definitely Michael Rooker. So yeah, I hope you like the new mic I'm using here. Trying to, Spark I use for streaming, so I'm recording it on my streaming PC opposed to my that PC, the other one. But yeah, it's a fantastic movie. I recommend it for everyone to go and see. It has just, I watched it. I have a DVD of it. I have a Blu-ray. Unfortunately, it is. I believe it is on or coming soon to Netflix, or Netflix is mine because I found it on their Netflix website. But yeah, it's just so fantastic, really, and it's a credit to Kevin Smith to actually. He's one of my favourite directors. He's someone I do look up to as a fantastic filmmaker, and someone who really pursued his dreams in the way of doing it. And I do want to see all his filmography, but as of now, I've only seen Mallrats and Jay and Silent Bob Reboot. I haven't seen anything else. So I want to see. I think Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back is on Netflix or something like that. I can't remember. And so is Zack and Wiki Make a Porno. That's on Netflix as well, but at least in my country. So yeah, Kevin Smith is someone I genuinely do adore. I love Jay and Silent Bob Reboot. It's a movie I've seen countless times, and I can give you a little teaser that it will in fact be a movie that we'll be reviewing in the next week's schedule, which will be coming out on Friday. But what I've decided to do is I'm going to, on the Wednesday, I will drop one movie that's being in the schedule of the 4 movies, and then I'll release the full schedule on the Friday. So obviously, this week's movie that I'm dropping is obviously Jay and Silent Bob Reboot, because I've already said it today. But yeah, it's a fantastic film. I recommend Mallrats to absolutely everybody. The characters are fantastic. T.S. Quaint is hilarious. He has this very placid feel about him, but he's also written to be someone who can, like, obviously he doesn't want to. He's written as a character that is very sort of, oh, I'm not a scaredy cat, but almost sort of like wants to comply to norms. And Brody is written as the opposite of that, and I feel like that's why the two of them work so well together, because they're written to be almost exact opposites, and that's how a lot of friendships really work, if you ask me. And I think here it just shines completely on the screen of having these two opposites be best friends. It's fantastic, and in that same fact, Jay and Silent Bob are almost written. Well, they're written to be same, but it's brilliant to see these two opposites written so well together and actually acted and performed so well together with these two. It's fantastic, and it is really well shot as well. Like I mentioned, it is just a fantastic movie all round. It's just an incredibly. I can understand why it became a cult classic the way it is today, but it is just. It's a movie that I've only seen twice now. I think this is my second time. When I sat down and watched it, I was quite shocked as to how actually, how I'd missed a movie this good. It is absolutely fantastic. It may even be in my top 10 favourite movies of all time. I think it might actually be. I enjoy it that much. Like, it is fantastic. I think Kevin Smith is talented, and I almost really, because obviously there's this famous story of how he lost his weight, I almost didn't recognise him as Silent Bob here because he looks completely different. And I watched obviously I only knew, I knew of him, in his current, the way he looks now, after all the weight loss, which is a brilliant feat, and the veganism. But I purchased a documentary called, I think it was where he sat down with Stan Lee in 2002, so obviously he looked a lot different, and it said with Kevin Smith, I was like, that is not Kevin Smith, that doesn't look like Kevin Smith. But then obviously, I read up, and found out that it was him and stuff, so it's just interesting to see him like that. And the dude is just fantastic. I watch all his stuff all the time. I mean, he is brilliant. I listen to his podcast he does with his daughter, which is fantastic. Again, Jay and Silent Bob Reboot, one of my favourite films as well. I think that's one of the films I've watched the most. So, I mean, but it is just a tribute to how actually, incredible the movie is. It's just fantastic, and I just recommend it to everyone. It's a brilliant, brilliant movie with great characters, a really well done script, and, absolutely fantastic scenes to boot with, just, again, I say all the actors have incredibly good chemistry here. It's a crazy, fantastic movie, and the ending and that whole, like I said, that's probably my favourite. The whole segment on the Truth or Dare show really shows how funny Brody's character is without him even knowing it. Like, it's not him genuinely trying to put on a funny act when he does it in that whole segment. It's him being himself and the audience finding him really funny, which is why he's like a perfect for something like The Tonight Show or something like that, which is what happens at the end of the movie. But yeah, he's just a so well written character, and I love how TS and him are written to be opposites, and like, the common thing that opposites attract, and they are so brilliantly opposite that it makes their characters more enjoyable to watch and progress on the screen, and it is fan-bloody-tastic. That's all I can flipping say. It is fantastic. But yeah, obviously, because the score isn't widely available, I won't be putting any music over this video. It's just be the first one without a music used credit in the description, because I can't risk putting like the track Social over. I was going to do that, but I feel like it's going to get acclaimed, so I can't risk that. So this will be the first review since I want to say since Spectre to not have any music over it, but don't quote me on that. I'm 90% sure it's the first movie review I've done on the channel since Spectre. But yeah, like I said on my stream yesterday, I'm very, very happy with my current YouTube and Twitch stuff that I'm doing. I'm very happy with the schedules I've got, very happy with all of it, and I hope that I can stick to it. Thank you guys I appreciate anyone who even watches my videos and watches my streams. I appreciate it all so much, and it's fantastic. And I'm happy with the new schedule. Obviously, we've got the next week's movie schedule coming up on a Friday, so don't forget to check that out on the Discord. Appreciate all that stuff. Yeah, go watch Jay and Silent Bob. Go and watch Mallrats. It's a fantastic film, and yeah, just have a wonderful day, guys. And yeah, it's a fantastic movie. That's all I can fucking say to you. It's a masterpiece. It really, really is. And but yeah, don't forget Twitch streams every day at 9 o'clock. Hopefully some other days and stuff. But yeah, now it's the half term. Tomorrow I'm going to be working on the Thorpe Park Resort soundtrack CD review. So that's coming very, very soon. I appreciate the wait. I know it's been a while in the making, but yeah, I'm still in the process of figuring out what videos to put in front of it. It might just be a bunch of thought part promo material or stuff like that. I don't know. But yeah, thank you guys for tuning in. Have a wonderful day, and don't forget to subscribe. Bye bye for now.